So we're standing outside the New Vegas medical clinic. I've got my Zoing recharger pistol with me. Going to give that a little whirl at the next opportunity I get. Our mission for this video is to go and make contact with the boomers. They reside up here. The New Vegas medical clinic is the closest of our as yet discovered locations to the boomers. So we're starting from here. I can see a red marker on my radar. Something to shoot at. Ooh, you look a bit flatters. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to get a shot in. Arcade Gannon, as usual, taking the initiative. And this crazy Brahmin was apparently killing all these mole rats for me. Ooh, we've got to jump. Oh yeah, we've got a ramp. Whee! Right, some more things to shoot over here. Let's try. Did that work? If I get much closer than this, then Arcade Gannon's going to do his usual amazing thing where he shoots everything before I get a chance to.
Here we go.
Yes, I hear you going. Okay, it takes a while for the recharger pistol to destroy a Brahmin. But it does so without using any ammunition. Oh! Oh, that was to my left, apparently. Over there, was it? Well, let's get the meat. Looks like it's never going to stop moving. So keep heading towards the northeast. I spy a little house over there. Let's go in there and take a peek. What goodies does Field's shack hold for us? There's a locker with 5mm rounds. And some more ammo, yeah, fair enough. Very good. Bit more ammo. Oh, some energy weapon ammo. Very happy with that. The Abilene Kid Limited Edition BB gun. That's a fairly good gun as well. Well, it doesn't do much damage, but it does do some fairly cool critical. So it's not entirely useless. Anything else in here worth having? Highlight, some empties. Now let's move on. Now I'm going to leave you two here because I know what's going to be coming up soon, and you guys, you're not up to it. I'm not trying to make you sound small or anything, you know. I'm sorry, but, you know, really, I'll come back for you. I'll deal with this.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
You can tell me, or you can tell the underside of my boot.
Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used.
Ah.
Now, do you want my help or not?
Thanks for the warning. What's going on past those signs?
Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat.
Is there a way to get past?
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager.
I like gambling.
Well, I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money.
Easy money. Now, this barter check is actually going to reduce my winnings by 100, so let's do this. You've got yourself a bet.
Okay, here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember, there's 600 caps in it if you make it.
Easy money. Quick save. Now, so he's given me this note. Here it says blah 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 blah, and that does work. But I know another way that might work. It certainly worked when I played this game on the Xbox 360. Let's see if they've changed anything. If they've changed anything, then I'll go back and reread his note. Basically, you just stay left. Oh. No, okay, that doesn't work. Reload. Oh, apparently I'm still up. Oh. Still alive. But can I do better? I think I probably can. I wonder if there's any way I can make myself run faster. Do I have any aid items that perform that function? That just gives me AP. Let's have another run for it and see if we get more lucky. I'm gonna try and hang a little bit tighter to the left this time. Oh. Oh, going a little bit better so far, I think. Ah, yes, I just wasn't far enough to the left last time. There we go. There we go. Now let's waltz in through the front gate and impress everyone with our awesome skills. Yeah, not so smart, are you, boomers?
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
Who's in charge here?
I'm not telling you a thing, savage. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
I didn't come here to attack you.
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
You have a face like a post, Raquel. All right, lead the way.
Follow close and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to
That's
come
more
along
like
and
it.
visit.
That's a more friendly welcome. You mean you were expecting me? Like a prophecy or something?
Prophecy? Do we look like a bunch of religious idiots?
I think I've offended her.
I just hoped a savage, outsider, sorry, would make it to our gates before one of those armies out there comes knocking. That's right, child. Mother Pearl knows a storm is gathering. Times are changing. Maybe time for us to change a little too.
Yeah, there's room for an alliance here.
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways too. We'll have to see.
How can we trust each other if you're going to be keeping secrets?
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim.
You might be right,
You're
Bill.
that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
It's a pleasure to be here. Where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem.
Right.
Doc Argyle has wounded
Argyle,
he's tending
okay.
to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Okay, so we're going to be... Hello, Raquel.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
Mother Pearl said you have a bug problem.
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest.
Ants,
I
right.
led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded.
Oh dear.
Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
I can handle a few ants.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Yeah, might as well. So,
You aren't stealing our medicine, are you, Doc?
who are you talking to? Let's check out some of these buildings then, see who's in these. What have we got here? Can this one be entered? Nellis Women's Barracks. Hello, ladies. Are you a lady? It's hard to really be sure. Am I the only one in here? I am. Anything really good to steal here? Ooh. Yeah, I'll have that. I know I've lost karma. Sorry. So, where does this take us? Into the toilets. Ladies' toilets. Oh, now gun cabinets in the toilets. Yeah, these are some things that I might be able to find use for. Jesus, I can't help myself. How is my karma looking at the moment, by the way? I always forget where it is. It's stats general, that's it. Okay, I'm neutral, apparently. Anything else to steal in here? Anybody on the bog? I'm in your barracks, undermining your privacy. Right. Are you... You're J. Random Boomer again, aren't you?
You aren't stealing our medicine, are you, Doc?
Schoolhouse. Mini Boomer. Mini Boomer. What have you Mini Boomers got? Boomer teacher.
Sorry, I've got work to take care of.
Fine. Oh. Some magazines. Looks like I'm not going to be stealing those magazines. Right.
What's your problem?
I got no problem. What's your problem? Honestly, kids these days, no respect for their elders. Wouldn't get that when I was young. A lip. Disgraceful. Loyal's house. Looks like it's just me in here. Of memory still. Yeah, Dean's Electronics. What's that? I know, I've lost karma. But it's worth it for Dean's Electronics. Let's read that tome right away. Oh, we've got more energy cells, yeah. I'm willing to lose a bit of karma for some energy cells. Right, where next? So Loyal's not in here. Must be somewhere else. Now this workshop. Anyone in here? No, just me again. So I can steal that fixing things, which are darned useful. We've got a workbench and a reloading bench here if we need them. These gun cabinets. Oh yes, combat armour. Oh, a howitzer firing mechanism. They wanted that up at the fort, didn't they? I'm going to take it to make sure they never get their hands on it. Nellis Boomer Museum. Oh, it's this kid.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Eager is exactly the word. I'd like to know all about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Sure, I can spare the time.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale.
Right, whoever the voice actor for that kid is, he got that sentence completely wrong. Go on then.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let us explode anything.
Ooh.
Not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
That was thrilling.
Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
Coming out me arse. Yes, I have some questions about your people's history. Could you tell me the story that... No, definitely mustn't click that by accident.
Ask away.
Why did your ancestors leave the safety of a vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Your people were willing to risk it all for freedom.
And at Nellis, we found it. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But otherwise, it's do as you will. Anything else you want to know?
I can't see how the do-as-you-will policy could ever possibly backfire.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Whereas your people had brought Geiger counters with them from the vault.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know?
Well, there's lots of
Nellis is a completely
checks and things here, so let's have all the XP and the fame and... Sorry, I'm talking over you. How rude of me. It's almost as if you're insanely boring. You must cultivate soy or legumes for protein in addition to grains.
Indeed we do. Very impressive. Anything else you want to know?
What
You're
a howitzers,
right.
blah
We
blah
weren't here
blah.
when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was
If
the
this is a
last time
guns
any
check,
of
I'm
us
not
set
going to be able
foot
to pass
beyond
this.
our homeland.
What's the speech? Your people are a determined bunch.
Yes, there's just about nothing we won't do to get our hands on some explosive ordnance. Anything else you want to know?
How has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learned that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We used them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters.
Maybe I should be
Before
showing you a bit more
ask,
respect then.
I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Of course, you wouldn't want outsiders learning to fly.
Thank you for being so understanding.
I wonder if anyone's made a mod for this
Anything
game
else
so
you
you
wanna
can
know?
use the simulators. How did you learn where to find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago.
Yeah, just imagine.
Photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
It's just up the road. You could attach ballast to the plane and then haul it here for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do.
Oh,
You should
clever
go
Loyal.
talk to him. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
I'm looking to make myself useful. Who needs help around here?
Gosh, there's a lot of folks. Argyle's our doctor. He could use help tending to any injured we got. Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis.
Goodbye.
Don't get blown up.
I've spent much longer talking to that kid than I wanted to, but it's worth it for all the boomers' fame and all the XP from those lovely, lovely checks. Right. What other buildings have we got around here? Some up there. Let's leave them alone. Is this enterable? A biodiesel refinery. Looks a bit swibbly in here. I don't like it. Yeah, let's go and find Loyal and Jack. They seem to be the people. I wonder if I've got a quest for them yet. Ah yes, Loyal is marked on here. So I think he's probably in this hangar here. Oh! I leveled up just by walking through a door. Level 12. What am I going to do with these points? What's urgent? Nothing's hideously urgent. Let's definitely put 10 into speech. We're missing a lot of speech checks. In fact, maybe no, I want to get energy weapons up a bit. 38. Yeah, why not? All right, and now we choose our perk, and this is always very difficult. I'm really struggling to choose a perk here. I've been looking at this for a couple of minutes now. Oh, I can't decide whether to choose one of these or I can go back to the previous screen and change some of my point distribution. Like for example, it's kind of tempting to make a vigilant recycler. I could up my science and get that. But right, I'm going for life giver. I don't care. Right, let's find Loyal and Jack. Looks like they're over here. Hello, Jack.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
I'm looking for ways to help out. Anything come to mind?
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
Where I come from, we discuss personal matters all the time. You can talk to me, Jackie boy.
That must be nice, sharing yourself like that, not being embarrassed or anything. Well, the thing is, there's this girl.
Ah, girl. Say no more. Tell me about her.
Oh, you
Contradiction.
can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, jeez.
What if she's
I
actually
better
not a
just
nice
let
person?
you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
When you do meet her, just...
stealing our medicine, are you, Doc?
I always think I'm doing that. When you do meet her, Jack, just play it a bit cooler than you're... Where's he gone? There he is.
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
Raquel said you were working on some kind of weapon to fight the giant ants.
I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
Any signal over 22,000 hertz at 150 more decibels should do the trick.
Hot damn, you're right!
Yeah.
It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look. Just so happens I was testing it at 24,000 hertz, so it should be good to go. Place it near their nest and cross your fingers.
Hey.
Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
No, that's alright. I usually feel sick to my stomach
What
anyway.
is it, outsider?
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways.
Okay. Where should I look for spare parts?
Ha! If we had spare parts, do you think I'd be asking you to fix the damn things? That's rich.
Cheeky.
No, we ran out of spares a while back, and Jack and I have been doing our best to patch the arrays up as best we can. Sadly, we're at our wits' end. There have to be spare parts somewhere around the wasteland, but I just don't know where to direct you. You may have noticed we don't get out much.
Okay, I'll be back. I've got work to do.
Be sure to stop on back and let me know when the arrays are fixed.
Right you are. Let's go find those arrays. They seem to be over here. He says, like someone who's never played this game before. I'm doing a very good impression of someone who's playing this game blind, aren't I? Oh look, could those be solar panels by any chance? Just there? That's exactly where we're making a beeline for. One thing I have noticed is that the condition of this recharger pistol is quite low, which might explain why its potency seemed to be somewhat underwhelming earlier. So at some point we'll have a crack at repairing this, see if we can make it a little bit more umphious. Right. How do I get up to this thing? There we go. That seemed to work. Oh yeah, I can repair it without spare parts because I have a nice high repair skill. Yes, using my knowledge of photovoltaic cells, I thoroughly clean, polish and upgrade the solar panels. I also clean and rewire some degraded circuits I spotted. Efficiency improved by 50%. Cool, can I do that everywhere? Apparently I can. Some more broken ones. Oh man, they're going to love us so much. There's a broken one here. Cool. Is that the lot? Might not be. That's broken. I can tell that, even without a repair skill of 70. Oh, they're all done. Thank you very much for that little notification. Right, so have I found a location here? Nellis array, I have. Okay, so very handily I can fast travel back to Field's shack and pick up my gang. Right, the game crashed there while trying to fast travel back over to Field's shack. I've reloaded it, let's have another crack. Much better. Right guys, cleared the way. We don't need to worry about being shot at by people with big heavy guns anymore. However, we do have some ants to deal with, and I would appreciate your assistance with that, my shooty gentlemen friends. I suppose it's not really fair to...
I can take care of that robot problem for you.
It's not a robot problem.
Just saying.
No, the robots... You're a robot anyway.